Alright, so we are back at it again, making a third video about the Call of Duty commentary niche on YouTube, all of these channels that sell you some financial advices. It's weird because every time it seems like I've said everything that I've needed to say, and I always like upload the video and then I just understand that I've missed something, I've missed like one big thing that I wanted to say. And it's funny, it's like that every time. So hopefully this video is the last about them because I don't want to make my entire channel about that. But it's funny because all of these content creators, they are selling courses on how to become a content creator right now, like Early Exit or BizPass or whatever. I don't know them like with that much detail, but I know that's pretty much what they are selling, And I've got the idea to make this video from Puckout. He's an Irish YouTuber, so go and give him some views on his videos. I will link it down below. But yeah, what I wanted to talk about today is the course sellers in this sphere. Because it's funny that in my first video, I talked about the AI-generated scripts and the fact that nothing is very authentic in this niche. At least a lot of people don't really make good content. Like a lot of them, it's pretty boring and repetitive because of AI, like the generative scripts by ChatGPT. Yeah, okay, they have a good hook, but that's pretty much all that they have because they've got like no depth at all. Anyway, I talked about that in my first video, and then in my second video, I kind of criticized what I call the purple pill, which is pretty much the new red pill. The message that you should save money and invest for like 10 to 20 years while you are in your 20s and 30s so that you can like semi-retire once you enter like your 40s or like your 35s, I don't know. But I've kind of made fun of that message, and I could make a video explaining why I don't really think the same way anymore. I mean, still, it's kind of funny to try to, I don't know, save money for like the 20 best years of your life or like 20 most productive years of your life. You just spend them like working a 9 to 5. It's kind of sad, but I can understand the fact that it's a sacrifice you have to make, like a generational sacrifice you have to make for your kids, for your future. I can understand that. So I've got to change my opinion about that. I think it's acceptable to do that. It's just, I doubt that people entering like the workforce right now, they can really do that. I don't think in the next 10 to 20 years, they will have the setup to do that in the first place. But I mean, I've got to give some credits to the idea. It's not that bad actually. But what I wanted to talk about today and right now is these Gen Z creators talking about how to make money, how to invest, and selling you courses about how to become financially free and independent in this sphere. Because as I said in my previous video, this is kind of the new red pill, but it's actually even more ridiculous than the red pill itself. Because if you bought the course from Andrew Tate or whoever before, like in 2019, you bought a course about dropshipping, for example, I mean, at least the guy made some money with dropshipping and then made a social media account to try and sell to the others the dream of making money off of dropshipping, And I mean, you can question that, like how legit they are and all, but I mean, if they really did make money from dropshipping, they are legit to sell you a course about dropshipping and to make a personal brand about that, I feel this way at least. But what, in my opinion, is kind of ridiculous with the new gen of influencers selling you courses about how to make content online. Like, for example, Puckout, I know in his video, he talked about Early Exit. And he said, like, yeah, maybe Early Exit has some points about how to make views on YouTube because he did make a lot of views on YouTube. But I feel like that's ridiculous. Like, why would I buy a course from someone that already showed me all of their work? Like, you can, if you want to know how Early Exit made a lot of views on YouTube, you just watch his videos and you take notes. Like, you don't have to, I don't know, like to buy a course. Like, what can he say that you can't really just get from his videos? It's not like the guy is legit and he has a bunch of other channels on the side, I don't know. I've not seen one of his videos for a long time, but I don't think he has any other channel. He never mentioned the existence of another channel, so I don't think he has one. And then why would I buy one of his courses? Why would I buy like a 30 minutes call to get some, I don't know, to get some expertise about the subject when I can just watch his videos and take notes. People that bought his course, tell me in the comments why you even bought his course in the first place. Like, I'm genuinely curious because in my opinion, it makes like literally no sense. And yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about. It's the irony of this thing. Like, people used to make personal brands on some skill they had and then sell. I mean, they showed you a bit of what they did through videos on social medias to kind of sell you the dream, and then they would like physically sell you a course or whatever, a call or whatever it is. But like with this specific niche, they are not even building some sort of skill and trying to, I don't know, sell you the skill. Like, it's not the same. They don't have a skill to sell you. They are building the skill while they are selling it to you. That's what makes them not legit to even sell it to you in the first place. Like, why? Literally, why? Like, I mean, from early exit, for example, I could see from his first video the guy was going to become a course seller. I know that Puckout kind of made a video to be like, oh no, but maybe the guy, he knows some things and all. He was kind to him, but I'm not going to. Because in my opinion, like, it's, you could just tell when you hear a course seller, you can just tell the way they speak, the way they bring the ideas, that they are trying to sell something to you. Like, there were quite a couple of things. The first time I've seen one of his videos, it's funny because I started making YouTube content around the time when he made his first video. And around the first video I've seen from him, I could tell the guy was going to like sell a course on how to make good videos on YouTube. Literally, I could just tell. One of the first videos he made, he talked about like, yeah, I'm 24 and I already have like, what was it, 100K or 200K aside. And I was like, there's no way like you're 24 and you have that much money unless you skipped college. And he was like, no, I didn't skip college, but I made a lot of money because I worked during the summer and I've put like all of my money on crypto. Yeah, of course. Like, you were how many years old? You were like 16 and you're going to tell me that you've heard about Bitcoin before even the first bull run or after the first bull run, I'm not even sure. And you've invested like all of your money on crypto, like all the money you made during summer. You've had like the intelligence when you were like 18 or 16. I'm not even sure like what age you were, but you're going to tell me that you already had the maturity and the intelligence to think that your money would like make a times 10 or times 5, I don't know, on some crypto. I don't buy that anytime. Like, I don't buy it. I don't care how many fake screenshots you put in front of me. I don't buy it. Like, you are not that much young, going to college and having to go through debt and like investing in pretty much the best ETF at the time. So that was what made me understand that there was something wrong in the first place. When I saw his first video and he was already saying that, I was like, that seems like some random numbers he just made up just to make a personal brand. And even in the video he said like, oh yeah, but that was pretty lucky because I was young and I've got lucky this time. Yeah, sure you were. Like, no, I just don't buy it. Like, no, you didn't like save 10K or 20K through one summer, first of all, or 2 summers, I don't care how many summers you've worked. You didn't save that much money and then invest in the best ETF while you were young and you had no idea of what money even was. You didn't even pay rent at this time. Like, what? I don't buy it from you. Like, I don't care how many fake screenshots you put, as I said. I just don't buy it. Something is wrong with that. You can just tell that it's just some number that is made up to be impressive. I'm not even gonna be like, oh, maybe it could be true. Yeah, maybe it could be true. Like, there is a 1% chance it is true, but like, no, let's be real, it's not. It's like completely fake, and I'm pretty sure the man is like lying. Whatever you think, guys, but I think the guy is lying. I'm pretty sure about that. I can tell when someone is a liar. I've met a lot of liars in my life, and I can tell for sure when I see someone trying to impress me for no reason that he's lying already, you know. Even if he tried to make it seem as if it was humble and as if, oh yeah, I've got lucky at that time. No, I still don't buy it, you know. I know this kind of manipulation tactic. I know it a bit too well, to be honest. And the second thing that made me believe that the guy was going to become a course seller while he didn't even have 10K subs at this time, it was like one of his first videos. It was about the fact that he said he wanted to make money out of his 9 to 5, like, some passive revenue. And he said he was going to use YouTube to do that. And I was like, yeah, but there is no way he's talking about like just simple monetization, because okay, it is pretty great, like the monetization of YouTube right now. I'm not even gonna lie about it. Well, not that I know anything about it, because I don't make any money from YouTube right now, but you can just tell that right now it's just not as bad as it used to be. It's not like in 2015 where YouTube was like not even a side hustle. You couldn't even consider YouTube as a side hustle. But yeah, okay, he said that like he was talking about monetization, but you could just tell that it made no sense, because even if you make like 100k views in general, it's still not enough to live. Even if you make like 5 videos making 100k views per month, it's not enough to live in America. So I could just tell about this that he was not talking about like just making some revenue from YouTube. It's not enough to live. I mean, unless you're a big content creator, but he was not. And he knows he's never going to be like multi-million subscribers type of person. So these two things, they kind of made me understand that the guy was just going to sell courses. But it's funny because there is some sort of, I will call that some sort of LARP rabbit hole. Like people are LARPing to the next level each time. And it's funny because it started with like Wylearn, who was not LARPing. He was like being pretty honest about his revenue. And if you just look at what his revenue is, like the guy has, how many is it? He's got like 400k at the age of 30, while he worked for 8 years, I think, in software engineering, while saving as much money as he can and investing. So yeah, you could say about Wylearn that it was pretty realistic to make that much money in that much given time. Then there was like BizPath, where I was like, I think the guy is LARPing, because you made $1 million and you're saying that it's because of your online businesses. And I don't even know if, I haven't watched a lot of his videos, but I don't know if he ever shared like what his side businesses was. Maybe he has a side business and maybe he's not LARPing, but still it's pretty sus. Like, how old is he? Like 28? I don't know. And he's like a millionaire and making videos on YouTube. Like, you're gonna tell me that you're a millionaire and you're making videos on YouTube to like sell your own private calls. I don't buy it. I don't think it would be worth your time if you were a millionaire to sell like calls. I don't know. In my opinion, it seems kind of strange. And then it was like the early exit generation of like LARPing it even harder and harder each time. It's like, oh yeah, I'm 24 and I made 100k already by being lucky on crypto. And then once I even saw someone like using one specific number, it was like 230, I don't know, ish thousand. And I don't think I will be able to find the channel once more, because I didn't take a screenshot, unfortunately. And the guy was like an absolute nobody. But each one of his videos were like, I'm 22 and I made this amount of money. And it was the exact same title each time. And even if in the description of his channel it was about that, and it was pretty funny, you're like, oh yeah, it's LARPing to a new level, And you can just tell it's fake, because if you were 22 years old and you already made that kind of money, you wouldn't be LARPing on YouTube about it. You wouldn't be like going to university or whatever. You can tell some things they are just not right in their videos, in the way they talk. So I'm just making this video to make you guys know about it, because I know when someone is lying. I'm never 100% sure, because I don't have like science in my veins, I don't know the holy truth, but I can tell most of the times when someone is LARPing, because I know a lot of LARPers, That's how you can tell who is like lying or inventing something, and who's making shit up and who is real. I think someone like Wylearn is real. I'm not sure about BizPath, but like all of the other inspired YouTubers that try to make videos about the same subject as them and try to sell you courses, the first time they make like a 100k views video, they try to sell you a course about how to make a 100k views video. Like, don't be stupid, guys. Don't like buy the course. Don't like try to have a call with them. They don't have anything knowledgeable to tell you. They just got lucky. They made like a couple of videos and they got lucky. I've made like 10 videos, I don't know. I still haven't made like more than 10 views in a single video. So yeah, that's how it is. It's the game. And maybe they know something that I don't, maybe, but even if they do, you can just like watch their videos and just tell what it is that they are doing and that I am not doing. There is no secrets to YouTube. Everyone wants to make it look like there is some secrets about how to get shadow banned or not. But no, really, there is no secret about YouTube or about making content. If you want to make content to make money, it's a good thing, and I encourage you to do so. But I don't encourage you to like sell courses and fake hope to teenagers. No, like that's not working and that's not authentic. I don't know. I'm against it. So beware of the course sellers, guys. Just if you want to make your own videos, make your own videos. You can like look around you what people do, and I'm pretty sure you will have success one day or another if you just do enough volume and if you have enough consistency. There is no like secret recipe to winning, you know. It's just about like keeping your head in the game, and one day you are going to win. That's how it is. Maybe it's delusional and maybe there are some tips and tricks, but even these tips, you can make a Google research and you will be able to get those tips. So yeah, don't buy courses, guys. Everything is for free on the internet. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe, comment the video, hype it if you're on mobile, because apparently it's a good way to boost the video right now. And I need the views. Unlike someone like Early Exit, I do need the views because I don't make any. So I see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.